honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get ready. We go work. Mike, ready. Blue lady. Green, triple team. Switch. Here we go.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Telvin Smith, he was third in the AFC in tackling a year ago. There to bring him down. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. David Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, they'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, set. 380. Silver.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. On play action, it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Todd Davis. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The tight end set to valve the intended receiver. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Winston. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
They're backed up here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Wait. Don't get nervous. Johnny. Begin to clear you up.
Throwing on second and long. Winston. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Winston now. And that is incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan. Now Brady on the bootleg. And his throw here's incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Jameis to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On 3rd down, Johnson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup. That leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Winston now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith.
29, Alpha. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. 72. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I got it. Regular.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preach, it's coach, it's thought about.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's easy work, and it's
The way the dime looked on defense, two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On third down, Winston. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And what would the dime look that time on defense? Just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
You got a 6'6", pull it high. 72.
Now a play fake, Brady. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They run for it with Hunt. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Brady's throw there complete. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Alabama, 380. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 26. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
And that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There's the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Will Parks. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. And down he goes throws, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
And Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 18. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I got it. Alert! Alpha!
From the gun on third down, Brady. The open man is Westbrook. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress as well. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Todd Davis. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Following the interception, Winston. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a play fake here on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Sugar!
To throw again. Brady. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Brady just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
72. Hey, go 66.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Todd Davis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's
that's caught at the 25. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Todd Davis. And offense at the line, ready to go. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason we're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Brady now on first down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Shark, his first touchdown on the year. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22. They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now Winston. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Brady now on first down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Room past the 20, as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now he'll throw with Brady.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Brady going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Check. I'm not ready.
Here's Winston. Complete. It's Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. On first down, Brady. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Oh, shifty! Whoa! So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Going on 1st down is Brady. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big run there by Johnson. 72 yards. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterback thought, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now it's in carry for Johnson. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. A gain of 22. Hamilton, the 4th-round pick, had a very productive career at Penn State where he was teammates with Saquon Barkley. And the tandem of he and Cortland Sutton brings some solid youth to that Bronco receivers room. And now the 24-year-old Hamilton hoping to build on what was a 30-catch campaign from a season ago as a rookie. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Don't say nothing.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with with such little time remaining, and the Broncos will take over on downs.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. It's a pickup of 17 there. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. A second juke. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Let's go. Ready. Black, you do that. 44 is the mic. Come on. Wait, follow.
On first down, it's Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
That's it, baby.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon.
Go, run.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for the Broncos, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles.